Because I'm human and I'm flawed, I hope I can remember enough.
She look good.
Once upon a time, Valentine's Day was a very good day for me. 1987, 14 February, I did my first bodybuilding contest. Little did I know that was the beginning of the end. All right, all right, It was in the Marine Corps that I started bodybuilding. I was trying to get bigger so I was stronger to be able to protect myself. I was new to bodybuilding and I had never competed. Staff Sergeant Kelly said to me, because I was working out and I was all covered up in my sweats, and he goes, you know, the bodybuilding contest isn't just a bikini contest. I was like, yeah, I know. So I took off my sweats and posed. Then they said, oh my God, we didn't know you were working with that. So I kind of had their blessing to compete in bodybuilding. My first competition was on Valentine's Day, 1987. I took 4th place in the Armed Forces Bodybuilding Championships.
I can't take 4th. Bitch, you gotta be second or first. Or first. Go ahead,
My
girl.
friend, he goes, Sally, there's this big bodybuilder named Ray McNeil. He's a sergeant. He just came in from Okinawa, Japan, and I showed him your picture, and he wants to meet you.
Oh, he got a big dick.
When I saw Ray the first time, it was lust at first sight, not love at first sight, lust. Ray comes to the door, and it's this big hunk of a man.
He is fine.
He looked like the statue of David. He was beautiful.
Oh, he is sexy.
He seemed very polite and kind. I thought I had found a man that would be a stepdad to my 2 children.
Oh, this baby like black men.
And he seemed to really like me. He was impressed with me.
Do that again. Everybody's got calves except me. Everyone. You see me real good?
Yeah. Look how big his dick is.
How long have you been bodybuilding?
Let's show you.
Since 1983.
What's your favorite movement?
Bench press.
I can tell by the size of your chest.
Show the
We
dick.
like to say movie stars, like anything that Arnold Schwarzenegger was
Sorry,
in,
guys.
we
We
went to
want
see.
you guys to see.
Being with Ray, it felt special.
Peekaboo.
Good evening.
This is a future women's North American champion.
Ray and I may have been dating 2 months before we got married.
You guys, I had the best dinner. I had crawfish and gumbo. I'm getting that every single time. I only spent 13 buckaroos. I only spent 13 bucks. Pretty excited, but I still have some left, but I'm trying to get over this drunkenness. I'm watching this good ass show though.
I thought, what a man I have. I don't want to lose him. When I love somebody, I give them my all.
Me too, bitch.
You get everything of me. Eventually, we got an apartment off base on South Tremont Street in Oceanside.
Hello,
You can see
guys.
where we live. This is our domain. This is our domain. I'm the surfer.
We had a 2-bedroom apartment, 2 blocks off the water. You could hear the waves hit the beach.
I'm sucking wet.
And I remember saying, what a beautiful place. This is going to be a new life.
Say cheese. Cheese. She's coming to get me. Ah.
My mom was beyond in love with my stepdad, Ray. Totally, wholeheartedly, just nose wide open. There were a lot of good times. We were all 4 of us goofy.
We're at Epcot Center. At the beginning of the tour. City of Lands.
I remember everywhere they would go, they would attract attention.
You know, sometimes I wouldn't like it. Everyone would stare. Everyone, because they didn't look like.
I like this demeanor he got going on. Like, what? He's very, like, articulate and sexy. Like, what the fuck?
Everybody else.
Look, we're all looking at Ray right now. We're all looking at Ray.
Also, the fact that my mother and my stepfather married interracially. And from her first marriage, she had 2 half-black, half-white kids with colored eyes and big blonde hair. And we looked different.
After my parents got divorced, my biological father wasn't around. And my mom found Ray.
Damn, this nigga's shredded.
At some point in our lives, we started calling him Dad. I loved Ray. He was very charismatic. I knew that my dad was going to be like Conan. That's all I remember saying in my head. You press record, right?
Well, I'm just asking.
Hold on, let me show you. Delish.
You gotta back up a little bit. Alright. That looks good.
In 1990, Ray and I won the Armed Forces Bodybuilding Championships. We were the first husband and wife that won separate individual events. He's on his way to be a successful bodybuilder, and I was working my way. I was on my way too.
Hello, my name is Sally McNeil. I'm a sergeant in the Marine Corps, and I'm stationed at Camp Pendleton.
Accumulate here in Santa Monica for ESPN. Ray and
That's
Sally
my
were popular,
seafood.
kind of similar in the sense that they had the makings of real good careers. Sally McNeil comes in from California, has had some great success as an amateur.
And this guy, Mr. Armed Forces, Ray McNeil.
They were Marines. He was a sergeant. They won bodybuilding competitions in the military, so they were kind of prepped. Definitely feeling the crowd here. They had a good story.
You talk about family support. She's married to Ray McNeil, who certainly has what it takes to go to the very, very top in bodybuilding.
If you have a very strong amateur career, you can consider going pro. There's more opportunities on the pros to make money. There's more connections. You have magazines. You have endorsements. Very few people make that jump. You got to be. It's an elite jump to make from amateur to the pros.
Ray left the Marine
Okay, I'm
Corps in
leaving. I'll come back
1990.